Okay. With
That fucking ear, though.
charisma instead of dexterity, can I just roll it normally but -1? Because my charisma's +3, my
Sure.
dexterity's +4. Okay. What the fuck am I? There you go. So 20. But it's stealth, so I still get the free d4. If that's alright.
Anushka and Keenan, roll me your insight.
Mad advantage because
Yeah.
it's Manon doing their bullshit.
No, because Minari has disadvantage.
Yeah, no, Manon would never do that to me. I mean, that one time we gambled? Nah, she's
I
great.
mean, you
she's
didn't
solid.
teach her why back then either, so technically, by all accounts, yeah, she wouldn't.
Yeah, she's a solid lass, she is.
Stop! You're making me feel bad.
I'll give Keenan advantage because you're pretty accustomed to Manon's bullshit, so we'll see. We'll roll one more time straight, and then we'll just take the better of the two.
All right. Let's see. No,
Alright, so anyways.
I'm rolling like Sajar tonight.
Wolf.
Oh well.
But you said that you feel this. You're relying on something that you're not supposed to rely on. What does that mean?
Right, there's that. There's something that I've grown up using, I suppose, and the source of it is what I'm trying to get rid of. But I keep relying on it instead of trying to separate myself from it. If that makes sense.
Is this some sort of Twinsian worship thing?
To be honest, that's a very good description of it. Yes.
Okay. I think I understand what you're putting down.
Right. In order to separate myself from that, but every time I find something useful, it is always that, and I just keep on using. Probably why I've stuck this.
If it's a matter of something divine or fell, things have power over you if you give them that power. If you rely on this boon or this thing that you talk about, that probably means that there's a reason for that. If you can figure out the reason you rely on this thing, or let me ask you this instead. If you were to not rely on it, how would that make you feel? If you say you were in a moment of peril, you might perish. If you had not used the thing that you are relying on, would that make you feel scared, vulnerable, afraid?
I think so,
death?
yes.
Or worse?
I think so.
Then that's your
Just-
first problem. You have an attachment to it. A vulnerability built into it. Into you, into your heart. First step is to let go. And that's something you do in here. And he taps his own chest. And in here, he taps his forehead.
Tried that upstairs and planned.
Did you fully commit?
Apparently not.
Well, then.
There we are. Thank you. I'll try it again. Maybe in a much less dramatic manner as last time.
Well, if you need any advice, that's what I do.
Hmm.
Well, that and help ferry souls across into the hereafter.
As long as it's not my soul, I think we're on good terms.
Copy that.
But thank you.
Oh.
That does make me feel better. A lot better.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Remember, last thing.
Hmm?
Emotions, how you feel about something, can have a great impact on the power it has over you. Be those emotions good, pleasant, negative, or bad, don't matter. The fact that you're feeling them That's what matters.
Yes, but that doesn't really mean I want to be.
Ultimately, you just gotta figure out what it is that you want most. Then dedicate yourself to that. That's what faith is. That's devotion. I'm getting the distinct impression that that's a lesson our gunslinging captain over there has tried to hammer into his subordinates at
He was
one or two
putting
occasions.
down the. he's putting down the same as you, different manner, I suppose. I don't know. I was caught up in the moment. Yes, just a
There are
combination.
1,000 ways to say the truth.
Hmm. Oh, thank you.
I'll leave you to it.
All right. I feel like I need to brood a little more.
Hmm.
Oh, don't tell Oriana.
Sure thing. Between you and I.
Thank you.
I get up and I head over on to check on Frisk.
Yeah, I want both of you roll me your perception.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Now it comes into play.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting. It's interesting. It's interesting. I'm gonna send you something, Fred.
Yeah, sure.
He won
Damn
by
it.
1.
Damn it!
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh no! What?
Interesting.
Yeah. Interesting. So, yeah, what you guys doing?
Well, Morgan over here was approaching Alexander.
I'm not using that name.
Morana. Moriana, I see.
You for
Not
or
this
Morgan.
again.
Hey?
I completely forgot what I was gonna ask now.
Something about faith, right?
No, she was gonna ask like what happened basically.
Yeah. So I think
Of course, Jason.
sort of clocking you, Alexander already knows what you're going to ask, and he will elect to bring you up to speed. He says, I was going to type it out, but I figured we would wait because you seemed like you wanted to do it in character. Mr. Amarick gave us a test up there, a test of faith, as it were. He threw our modelings out the window, at the clock tower. Down to the dark water below they sunk. Mine returned. Hers didn't. I believe it will return when she lets it return, shall we say. Watched her throw that bullet she got. That returned. And then he eyes Oriana to see if she's picking up what he's putting down.
Vaguely? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna roll insight then. He will sigh and say, she puts more faith into that which is fell than the gods that run this world.
Is it her own faith or the situation being pushed upon her?
What are you trying to say?
She kind of like clocks. No, fuck you. Sorry, the dice thing popped up. She clocks these two and doesn't like sharing this one secret with them in earshot. So she's gonna just slowly start like casually just walking this way to kind of like lead the conversation away.
I'm just going along the.
I was gonna say you're on. You guys are on two different elevations from here. So.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
fine,
literally
she'll be
talking
up
like
there,
down
right?
to her.
I'm assuming you're
Okay.
Slav squatting down.
No,
Oh,
he's
hey,
standing at full
Manon,
height
that's the wrong spot.
above her, higher than her, as it should be.
I was assuming that this is happening while Anushka and I was having the conversation, so I didn't want to move all the way over yet.
Mm-hmm.
Train of thought. There it is. With a bit more hushed voice and making sure her back is to like, basically just the room, in general. her situation, from what I've observed, is more. There's a deity making their presence known. They're watching. They're stuck inside her head. I don't know if it's her faith and connection to them or the forced connection upon her from said being.
I'm sorry. Run it back for me. There was a deity, you said.
I don't think he was privy to that. Yeah. Back in Duvros, we came across. There was an incident where we discovered that she had been scrawling some abyssal writing on the walls. And from there, we did a little more digging and discovered that she is, ironically, being observed very much similar to me. Except for it's a fell being, not your teacher. And from what I could tell, I think it's probably the one that was in charge of her village, town, hovel that she grew up in initially.
And do you think that is also what gave her that bullet?
I'm fairly confident in such. And from what I can also tell, she would probably not be against it being dead. So I don't know if she's putting her faith into it more as, like I said, it's being forced upon her.
Precisely.
Or maybe she does believe in it more. She just kind of leans on the tree. I don't know.
I believe that... Don't lean on that tree. This is this gentleman's home.
Just kind of lifts the tree up and down and unleans from the tree. Fine, lame mode.
Oh, right, sorry. What was I saying? Oh, no, what was I actually saying?
Got too lost in the meme.
No, I'll change gears. I'm of a mind that if she wants to be rid of this fell being, then she should not be using the tools that it gives her. I doubt such a being, fell or otherwise, would give tools, or in this case ammunition, to anyone that is not wholly devout.
There's a potential in it in the form of, you don't have to be devout, but you could be a useful tool for what he's trying to accomplish.
She cannot allow herself to be a tool. The bullet, Oriana, is a crutch. She needs to kick it out from under herself and have faith that she won't fall.
Well, it sounds of it. It sounds like you just did that.
And she fell. So, until she can fully say to herself, with no ulterior motive or without hope of anyone thinking differently of her, until she can spurn this being for the sake of spurning it, then there is no hope for her. And that's not something you can make someone do.
Kind of like inside Alessander, just like, I just want to see if there's like anything hidden in there, and I don't know how to like dig it out. It's like something seems off here. I don't know why.
I guess if you want to roll insight, it's up to you.
No, it's just a PC. Never mind. So what about you? No, there was no difficulty on your end.
How do you mean? Get my modeling back.
It sounds like you had a test of faith and you passed it with flying colors.
Well, as it's been told to me, these modelings are gifts, boons of Bernbed of Aurelius, my patron god. A ghost came back to me.
Oh, really?
He knows where my devotion lies.
Alright.
And so do I.
I didn't exactly take you for the sort of faith.
Travis never told you.
The Silas is a very open book, but has passages she doesn't share, or they don't share.
I shall keep that in mind.
So what brought you to that one in particular, and not, I don't know, the God of Nobles, considering your house?
He kind of.
Oh, you just stepped in it, man.
Yeah, do you want to fucking know about his connection with Beryllius, motherfucker? She has a similar
He
but
almost
different one.
winces. To his credit, he doesn't, but you see that sort of like pull back at the corners of his mouth. He says, "And I see, Sir, did not tell you that part. I am no
did
more
Sir Jordan
noble
do
than
that?
you are."
No, he didn't.
Okay.
No.
Is that of your volition or someone else's?
Save for when we're not in the heart of the void. There was time
Fair.
to pry into people's dirty laundry, and this ain't that.
Fair, it's off track of what we were discussing anyways. Alright, so... This man wants a test of faith. How else can we show we're connected to the gods?
Well, you have a modeling, perhaps you could redo that test as well, or perhaps Keenan has something in mind. Or Laura, for that matter. I forget. Laura did show some kind of
Holy symbol.
what was that, Crash?
She showed a holy symbol, and she literally tanked like 7 or 9 shots from the Sigillians.
Yeah, that's
because
right.
of
Hey,
the
so
faith of God.
Yeah, she rolled
I would think that she is decently divinely protected.
yeah. I forgot she rolled religion as one of her skills.
Hmm.
Yeah, I did.
I mean, you saw her on the run over the water. If that ain't divine intervention, I don't know what is. Perhaps I could shoot her.
I was Oriana and Garth. I didn't expect the fucking... I'm gonna shoot him now.
I said perhaps
okay.
I could shoot her.
You might, part of the pun, be jumping the gun a little bit on that.
It is merely a thought. If she can tank 7 or so shots from those Sigillians, I imagine 1 shot from Imperador. Well, Imperador is special. He pats out his side.
It purrs
Absolutely.
with anticipation. I don't fucking know.
He goes.
That's a different setting. That's for a different... That's for night.
Regardless, I believe we have options, and we should clue the others in. Maybe they have an idea.
True. Also, I did notice that you did not go back to talking about the previous topic, but we'll talk about it some other time.
Correct. That was intentional.
Mm-hmm.
Well then,
Yeah.
break.
You guys break, I guess.
Oriana goes this way, and Alexander goes to follow her, and she's like, and then he awkwardly goes this way.
Like the staircase, go that way. No, she'll just like sit on the edge of this thing.
I'll motion towards Alessandra and just say, Captain, a word.
I'll hop down here.
Just
He stops
keeping
here.
my
Meet him halfway.
voice- Sure.
That's the polite thing to do.
Keeping my voice low, but not like, oh, you can't hear what I'm saying. But I'm just keeping my voice conspiratorial. I get a distinct impression that your boy over there, he ain't all there. And I don't mean that in an insulting way. I mean that in a literal way. Might want to check on him.
Wait, which kind of is that restaurant?
What boy? He looks over. Wait, where's my boy?
He isn't all there because he's not fucking there.
Crazy.
See if the fucking Bob's got him, I swear to God.
So
No,
Keenan
no. I
gestures.
cannot confirm or deny that.
Oh god. Keenan gestures to where Delvit was. Alessandra does not see him. Alessandra looks around, sees no sign of Delvit. Alessandra will shove Keenan to the side and shout, "Has anyone seen Delvit? Where's my cadet?"
No. Oh shit, is he outside?
Imperator comes out. He runs over to where Keenan was indicating. Can I open this window and peek out?
These windows aren't exactly open. I just sort of put them there.
Oh,
That's why they're all
God.
locked, because they don't really open.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you finally know Scavola.
Oh fuck.
Oh, what the fuck?
She's been there, yeah, she's been there since the middle of your guys' conversation.
Wait, really?
Yep, she was up here on the piano.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah. It's so hard to see there too.
I know, it's good, right?
Well, now I know that it's a thing. I should be on the lookout. There she is.
You pull out your gun, begin looking out the windows.
Oh fuck!
roll
I
your
was muted the
survival?
whole fucking time.
I guess we're like tracking his steps. I guess.
Yeah. I guess I'll go out the front door. Not seeing him through this window here. I assume it's if you see him type deal, right?
Yeah.
And he will burst through this door.
Bam!
Oh,
you see
Definitely.
Captain Oswayne over there. He's just like sort of like just keep an eye out down the land bridge.
Call out to him. Have you seen my cadet, Captain?
God, sir, I have.
Oh,
He hasn't come
God.
out. He hasn't come out that door. If that's what you're wondering.
He goes in the full like heavy rain, Sean mode.
God.
He'll do a lap around this map basically. Do you want me to actually drag my token all around, or?
No. As you begin shouting Delvin's name, you do see him like begin coming
Well, he
around
doesn't
this
shout
other
Delvin's name, he
side.
shouts cadet.
Oh, he shouts cadet. My bad. And you shout cadet, cadet. You see him come around this building, or the side of the building. Is something the matter?
He does holster Imperator, and it's clear his arm stops swinging about here, and as he enters melee range with Delvin, he claps him on the ear.
Make an attack roll to smack your boy at advantage.
Yeah.
You don't have fighting. You don't have favorite enemy children, so
Not yet.
Oh my
not
God.
yet.
you're not repeating your Saturday game, and you're not Captain Riker. So you know, just saying.
No, see, a flip flop just like miraculously appears in
I
your
guess.
hand.
This is he expecting it.
Yeah, he's not expecting, so you have advantage. Yeah, that hits.
Aw.
You beat your
What's his
child,
face?
you monster.
Yeah, I know, right?
I do a one bludgeoning, or would it add my strength mod?
It would just be your strength mod. When you do
Okay.
unarmed strikes without a die for unarmed strikes, it's just literally just your mod.
Then yeah,
You do one damage to him.
bludgeoning damage on the ear of all
Oh
places.
no, it's 10
Ow.
HP.
Ah, you punched me in the ear. And then without missing a beat, he will grab him by the collar and kind of
Ah!
shove him that way. Get back inside before I run. Wait, no, what's the tan your hide?
Don't mind me, just gotta make a check here. Hey, can you roll me your intimidation, or is it?
Please get a natural 20. Scare the piss out of this boy.
Manal like leans over to Anushka and is like, is
That's
he?
so good.
Oh, he's
Eh,
so
that's not good.
he's-
He's gotten a bit more protective since they joined.
That is protective.
Yes, sir.
For him, yes. I'm gonna go back to
Uh,
moping under the now.
as he sort of
Moping.
quote unquote chases him inside. He I think through the window you all hear him kind of not berating but chastising. There you go. That's the word. Delvit. Yeah, say, you had me worried sick. Do you know what your cousin would do to me if she found out?
My cousin?
Stops walking.
Hey, what's that?
Never mind that.
Oh.
Just get your ass inside.
Anushka Manal, roll me your insight.
Will do.
Uh-huh. Never mind. She's in edge lord territory right now, so nothing can penetrate that armor.
Oh. Whoops. The first one was 21.
Yeah, so you take the first one.
Nice.
It's like seeing like a kicked puppy come back inside.
Oh.
Delvit is under the frightened effects while within visual range of Alexander.
Oh,
Don't beat your child, you shithead!
What the fuck?
Genius son! That's so mean!
All he was doing
God.
was taking a look around.
This hurts me more than it hurts you.
Oh,
Deep's brother shows up. This is good. This is good. I can't believe you made me do this.
oh my god. You absolute monster, I swear.
I love that like Deep's brother is like literal like gaslight
go-to.
manipulator energy. Like we guys have met him for all like 30 minutes and it's like he's just now
Because he
renowned
is
for
the
that
king
shit.
of that energy.
It was so good.
You know.
Alexander, you don't think that was a little too harsh?
As he starts walking past you, he points. He does that angry point. You know what I'm talking about? Where like you kind of like jerk your hand towards the person,
Yeah.
and he says, "If I want your opinion, I'll ask for it."
You
You didn't mean any harm, Alexander.
there is something wrong with him.
Hmm. Maybe just stay out of
Keenan,
the way for now.
Oriana, and Melora roll me your insights as Delva passes by you guys. I realize that there's actually only one way to ascend stuff because this is broken and this is broken. So like,
Yeah.
there's really only one way
We'll
to
have
ascend.
a path.
I'll just
Fucking, I'll throw a d6 on
gotta
that.
go jump off the clock.
There we go.
Oh, he's gonna fucking.
Yeah, you guys noticed the same thing.
Part
Oh, he's
of
not
Oriana's
crying,
like,
is he?
oh, it's
Oh,
only
well,
one
not
slap
Alora,
from your-
sorry.
Oriana's just like, oh, it's only one hit from your parental figure, huh? Wow. That was like another part of his.
Yeah, you
Oh
like
my
you're like thinking about it, and then you see Scabola out of the corner of your. Well, she's been
Yes.
there, and
Yeah,
she just
she
sort of
looked
like
over.
smirks.
She's shadow boxing towards you.
My God.
Oh, what a broken child. Boo hoo. She looks at you. What are Oriana's thoughts as she fucking basically half reads your mind?
Half reads.
I mean, she's sort of in there, literally.
Yeah,
so.
I imagine it's like full, honestly.
Yeah.
It's probably just like memories of times she has done worse, along with the thought process of, oh, you've done so much worse, for different reasons. He's being overprotective. She was more teaching a lesson.
Does Oriana approve of Alexander's actions? That's what she's
Uh,
curious about.
Oh, okay. Everyone's headed upstairs. All right, cool. I was gonna go up there,
Not
but
everyone.
I'm distracted by this.
No,
It's us two.
I'm
I
just
think-
doing what I'm told.
Okay. I think in the past she would have. Right now, there's more hesitation than what she would have thought. She kind of approves of it, but it like takes a minute of just like, Does that make sense?
Okay.
Oh,
That makes sense. Two Indish coming on. You guys stay here or you guys trying to go all the way up?
All the way up,
Um,
I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if there's more stairs up or not. Oh no.
No,
Yeah,
there's
there's
like
still
there's two ways up on the first floor. And these are the two ways. These are the corresponding two ways. That's why.
Okay, I see. That's what I thought.
You guys see Delvin up there.
He's not crying, is he? Because my heart will
Sad
break
news.
if he is.
Uh,
Also,
He's
very
trying to
fitting
hold
that
it
we're the
together.
ones up
Or
here with
worse.
him right now after we bullied
he-
him.
Is he smoking? Have you already failed as a parent?
His rebellious phase.
it's very weird for him to be rolling his own DC. He's not crying.
Oh!
Shut up.
Oh, that makes it even worse. Oh. She just come up and like put her hand on his shoulder, just be like, they're there.
I will say, Anushka, as you're walking up. Okay, this is gonna be a bit weird. Roll me your history, but with wisdom instead of intelligence. This is a bit weird. So I guess, or insight. Insight also works if you have that.
What? Just insight.
Insight, yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, not bad.
Okay.
As you begin walking and approaching Delvit, it's actually a bit eerie. He's sitting and leaning on the windowsill in a very similar manner as Amaric. He has his rifle held in the same exact pose, tucked between his elbow and his chest, arms crossed. Very interesting. But we'll get to you guys in a sec.
Yeah. Finish the bit,
Oriana,
finish the
yeah,
bit.
you're talking to Scavola, huh? And like she's just like
Talking
looking
to
at
the
you, like
kids.
analyzing with like a quaint smile on her face. Oh, come now, girl. You've been through far worse, I know. But surely you think a boy like that can handle a little bit of punishment?
His entire existence has been punishment, so yes and no.
Ah. Well, suppose I
like-
can't deny that.
By the way, she's saying this all in her head. She's not talking out loud
I
like a
figured.
crazy person. Just wanted to clarify that.
I figured.
It wouldn't be the first time, you fucking weirdo.
Actually, here, I'll use... Just for visual sake, I'll use this one.
Ew.
That's what I have. Two! I have a super low opacity one and a normal one. I gotta go
Oh, look
comfort
at
him.
them. They're matching.
Why, hello there.
Madame. There's
Are you going to go comfort him? Hmm?
there's a part of me that I think debates it, but it seems other people are handling it anyways.
The charlatan stalker and the twinsian girl who can barely speak properly. Those are the
This
two.
woman has never had a nice thing to say about Anushka. God damn.
She doesn't have a nice thing to say about anyone, except for probably Redane. Redane would probably be like cut out on her level.
Those are your two ambassadors.
I didn't say it was the best choice, but they volunteered first.
Right.
The alternative
Well, let's
options
hope
are
they
people
volunteer
I
to
don't
jump
know
in the
which-
line of fire.
The other options are ones I don't know and trust, and the person who keeps calling people by the wrong name, and also just slapped them.
You don't consider yourself an option girl.
Going back to what I said, part of me thinks yes, but the other two went first. So she's gonna bring the conversation down this way, unless Scabola doesn't move, then she goes back.
She just... Well, she doesn't need to move.
Just floating.
Well, no, when you walk away to face her, or walk away from her, she's already over here.
Doop.
Sitting over the edge of the pedestal. She's not bound by physical movements. She's in
Yeah.
your head, after all.
How do you visualize this?
Tisk tisk.
Why are you so prominent here?
What do you mean? I'm no more prominent here than anywhere else.
This is mostly just Garth seeing a fucking token and just like, that's weird.
Yeah, I actually got around to making one last night.
Oh.
I'm no more prominent here than anywhere else, girl. Although I do despise this place. I do like that Thurgis, though. I imagine he was good company early in his life. A mortal that would challenge and question and theorize on divinity. How aspiring.
She's gonna do this. She's going to try and look back and see if he's looking at her.
Roll insight. Sort of hard to see his face, so.
Yeah, but I can see his eyes. Dude, and maybe a D6. I don't know if a D6 will help that. I'm gonna roll it anyways if I can find the fucking die. There we go.
Odell. He's just sort of looking around the room right now. His eyes are in many places. Ever
He has big
alert.
eyes. Oh god, gold.
I do have to congratulate you, though. I thought you'd cave by now. Spill the secrets. So, for that-
It's the purpose of what we're trying to accomplish.
Does it? In due
You're
time,
the
you'll
one
see. You can tell at your restrained response, she gets a bit of a smirk and mirth on her face. Like someone correctly reading the other person's cards. I do recommend not dawdling, though. I don't imagine the wizard is going to be very happy that he just lost the Blackwater Runners.
Hmm.
Whenever he does find out they're gone.
What about this test of faith thing that we're having to jump through currently?
I don't know. Prove your faith. Go ahead. Not very much to be said on it. It's a madman's errand you guys are endeavoring upon.
Hmm. She'll just ponder this whole situation. I don't. If you have anything else, I don't really have anything else.
If you don't have anything else, then she doesn't have anything else. So,
Captain,